When Barbara Wilson took over custody of her 4 grandchildren, financially she worried if she could even support the kids.
And if it hadn't been for the Janie Fund, I couldn't have fed my grandchildren that year.
She found help from the Janie Fund, an easily accessed funding source for Kenton County School District families who find themselves in emergency situations.
Things from school supplies to clothing. We've helped families get glasses, groceries, just various things like that that some families, may struggle with on a day-to-day basis.
The Janie Fund was set up by Chris Cochran in memory of his wife, Janie. As a Hinsdale and Caywood teacher, Janie made it her mission to give immediate, no-strings-attached aid to struggling families.
We don't want children to have anything that's a stigma separating them from learning. It's hard enough just to have a social environment, to come into school, to sit down and be prepared to be educated, to learn, to want to learn. And so Jane's thing was to separate that stigma, to remove that, whether it was some sort of thing that kept them from feeling like every other child in the class. And that was Jane's magic.
It's nice to be able to provide those things for them so they can come to school, feel good about themselves, be able to learn to their fullest potential, and it's just a wonderful resource.
Yes, it's so gratifying because this was what she would have done. Many times I know she would take money out of her own pocket to help families or help students to make sure they had what they needed to be successful in schools.
Jane Cochran passed away from breast cancer in January 2001. The Janie Fund was put in place to continue her mission of keeping kids socially and emotionally school ready.
It seems to me it's almost become a national phenomenon in the school system. It is truly a system of excellence in my view. And it is only that way if those with the least have something to build and spring upon. And that's really what the Janie Fund can do, provide that little bit of help, that little bit of an encouragement, that kind of attitude that you can do it if you have just a little support and a support system to make that happen.
Since 2001, the Janie Fund has provided more than $125,000 worth of aid to Kenton County families.
I would just love to say thank you, and I appreciate everything you've done to help my family. Because without your help, we wouldn't have made it.
After more than 11 years and nearly 200 grants, the Janie Fund endowment is dwindling. It needs your help.
Give to the Janie Fund.
Hello, I'm here to talk to you today about the Janie Fund. The Janie Fund is an important organization for needy kids in Kenton County. Every dollar that is donated to the Janie Fund goes back to needy kids in Kenton County. I'm asking you for your consideration to donate $1, 50 cents, whatever you want per paycheck to the Janie Fund. Every cent matters to our needy kids.